What's going on, YouTube? So I'm back at it now. Like I said in my previous video, I did get a little bit of a coaching, some programming for my Olympic weightlifting. And so that's pretty much 4 times a week now, with 2 more technical focus sessions and 2 more strength focus sessions. And so hopefully I'm going to make some good improvements. I'll take you through some of the workout today, show you pretty much most of my top sets and the exercises I do. This time I'm not going to show you the warm-up because, as you know, I want to get into the workout and focus on the warm-up, get ready. But I'm sure you'll enjoy seeing what sort of exercises I'm going to get up to and what my coach programmed for me. Alright, first exercise on the list is back squat 5 reps into a superset with box jump 4 reps. And this is my first set. I'm going to probably try and build up to 130 for a set of 5 at about RPE 7. Let's see how it goes. Pretty tough. I think I'm going to put my belt on for the next set. Bar doesn't have any knurling in the center, so I'm not sure if that messes with my squats a little bit. The knurling helps grip to your back. That might have been just a tad over RPE 7. So I have trouble using RPE, but you know, I got it done. Gives you a better reference as we move forward. Whew. All right, now I got hang snatch pull and a tall snatch. 2 reps of each every minute on the minute for about 6 minutes. So let's get into it. Now it's time to do some slow snatches. I've got 55 kilos on the bar here, about 65% of my max. Slow snatch is pretty much 2 to 3 seconds up to about your mid-thigh. Finish hard with the hips. Make sure you catch at the bottom. I'm not allowed to miss a weight, so we'll see how it goes. Chest head up, shoulders back. Fantastic start. Let's go again. Gonna take a rest. Alright, let's go again. So I thought I'd share some thoughts and, enlighten you to why I might be showing so many failures at Snatch and why I'm failing so much at this exercise. And, I don't want to come off like I'm on some sort of righteous mission here where social media influencers, fitness influencers always show you the perfection of, their training. They kind of create a perfect world, perfect image of themselves. And I'm here trying to show people the real world, the gritty truth. That's not really what this is about. And as true as that stuff may be, I do want to show the process of, sucking at something and then as training progresses, I suck less at it. And also I want to show that, it's okay to have bad training sessions or, kind of failing at something several times and keep trying at it and failing again. And, and obviously I want to show that, it's demoralizing to fail like this. And in the moment it obviously looks, you can see it really got to me. It's not fun to fail. And I thought to myself, a session went on after this, and I finished the session. And my coach, was like, he said, well, after his, several years or whatever, experience of lifting is that, more often than not, you have average lifting sessions than you do having great lifting sessions. And I think this is something maybe I'll have to get more used to because it's Olympic weightlifting. And Olympic weightlifting, I'm finding, obviously I found it challenging enough to, 1, join a weightlifting club, and then 2, actually get some sort of coaching. And it's not exactly an easy endeavor. It's an Olympic sport. I don't know why I was thinking, well, I can teach myself how to clean and snatch. It's easy. It's not. At least it wasn't for me. Not with having to do a master's and stuff. Learning how to deadlift, reasonably well it's a one motion thing. Cleans and snatches. There's a lot going on there. And it just makes it easier if you actually have a coach or someone helping you along the journey. And so I think I'll probably continue to show when I, sort of screw up and stuff. And, I'll show, my reactions to it. I think it's valuable to show and for me to look back on, to see how I react to things. And, hopefully I can learn to be a little less emotionally invested in whether I make a snatch or not. And obviously,
I don't want to get to a point where I'm completely indifferent about failing at something, because I think in terms of mindset for being competitive and being, especially in judo, getting to the point where you're indifferent at failing is just gonna, it's sort of at the point, it gets to a point where your competitive career, I feel like, comes to an end. You can't let, losses or failures really bring you down, and you can't like be stagnated on them, because obviously, the present, the past doesn't really affect the present and the future unless you really let it. And so obviously, I don't want to get too deep about one training session. And this is probably the first time I think I'm sharing thoughts like this on. Actually, no, there was a previous time I've shared, similar thoughts. But I thought it'd be interesting to just, share my thoughts on this stuff. And it's a, I guess the moral of the story here is, don't be happy with failures, but don't let them really get to you. Always remember that you always got another rep you can do. You can always try again, and you can keep improving. Because obviously, if you have no weaknesses, then you have nowhere to grow. So, and also on a technical side, probably one of the reasons why I screwed up so many times here is this is the first time I've ever done a slow snatch, and that change from moving slow to moving fast just threw me off completely. That I was completely fine moving up, and as soon as it came to moving fast, getting my hips engaged, just everything fell apart. And so I'm hoping my next weightlifting session's on Wednesday, and I'm hoping that I can keep improving. So anyway, I'll leave you, and you can enjoy the rest of my workout. I'm giving up. It's just not happening. Okay, try one more time. Alright, after my many snatch failures, I'm on to some snatch Romanian deadlift, doing sets of 8, 5 sets of 8, just working up until about RP 8 or 9, which I'm feeling pretty beat up right now. I think going a little too heavy on the squats kind of what's my undoing. Let's get into this. Alright, now finished with the Romanian deadlifts. Worked up to about 90 kilos for a few sets of 8. Those are pretty killer. Took a lot out of me. But now I got one last little superset here. I got some electness or whatever that is. You'll see it's basically a fancy sit-up. And I got some 15 seconds Zercher holds. 3 sets of each, supersetted. So let's get into it.
110. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 more sets of that. I'll get back to you. Alright, that's the end of my session. So I did about 7 or 8 exercises. I thought it was a pretty good session, a good start. Pretty unhappy about the snatches, but I think, going so heavy on the squats after having done high bar squats in a hot minute, I might have overdone that and probably, tired myself out for the snatches. And also I'm just not used to doing slow snatches, having to, do the first motion slow and go fast. I was kind of screwed with me a bit and screwed with the timing of everything, I think. But, of course I need to be able to learn to, break things up and, help to do them in the correct order, because it's not like my snatch before was some spectacular thing. But anyway, it's the first session, I think. I'm not entirely sure when my next session is, but I'll try and keep up to date. I will probably be posting, my workouts on my Instagram, and I'll try and make at least one other video this week on my Olympic lifting, and I might do one on my cardio training for the 2 days. So I'm trying to be training 6 days a week, 4 days Olympic lifting or just Olympic lifting style, and then 2 days doing more cardio, jump rope, kettlebells, Bulgarian bags, clubs, that sort of stuff. So to maintain some sort of level of sort of functionality to judo, some specificity, while also trying to get faster with the Olympic movements. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Like the video if you liked the video. Make sure to leave a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see on the channel. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And of course, I'll see you in the next video.